When my chief strategy officer and my marketing manager came in and presented me the idea, I kind of chuckled at it and told him to get out of my office, not knowing that it would come to fruition like it did. But we could not be happier with the results. Once we met with the university and we talked through this, it's just going to be an amazing partnership, and we are so thrilled to be a part of it.
Brian, you mentioned your mission is to help people. How does having your name in a football stadium fit into that scenario?
I think first and foremost, right, it's a name recognition piece, and I think when we do that, we can drive people in to help us. What is Flagler Credit Union? Why did they choose to do naming rights? And it gives us an opportunity to explain ourselves and how we choose to enrich their lives to make them better. I think for us, it's being involved in campus, whether it's with educators or the students themselves, and the community at large. To bring everyone together with sports is really important. And when you come together and you see people celebrating, isn't that also part of being enriched? And we really believe that.
And not to be totally business-wise, but there's 30,000 students here, and I'm sure you look at them as all potential customers.
Of course, we would love for anyone who is part of the community to join the credit union and become a member. And all you have to do is live, work, worship, or attend school in the area, which obviously this qualifies. We would love for that to happen. But look, while yes, that is a business part of the transaction, it really is about enriching everyone's life, whether you're a member of the credit union or not.
Was the timing of this deal important? Obviously, one day before the Boca Bowl, a head coach was just hired here.
Yeah, the timing was impeccable. I don't know that, it didn't seem like it was important at the time, but I think now that we're here and it's today, I think the timing could not have been better. And it's very exciting to be part of that and witness the Boca Bowl tomorrow night. It'll be great.
NIL is expanding like crazy, and we see companies involving themselves in that all the time. Now with your name on the stadium, is there any potential door open to involve yourself even further with NIL at FAU?
We haven't really looked at all the possibilities of what that would mean to be fully, to develop more partnerships. But of course, anything that we feel like is going to enrich lives, we'd be happy to take a look at and be a part of.
Brian, obviously, a lot of time was invested to making sure this partnership could be the best formula it can possibly be. How important were the conversations with Brian White, Stacey Vonek, and the rest of the FAU officials in making sure this partnership?
Yeah, meeting them was imperative to the process. We had to make sure this was the right partnership. It's easy to slap your name up on a building, but you have to make sure it's going to make sense, not only for you, but for the university itself. So I love today how we were referencing, it's not a transaction, it's a partnership, and that's truly how he felt. The first time I met with Brian and his team, they were phenomenal. We had a great conversation. We've been texting ever since then, and just it was instant friendship. I think the other thing too is when I first met Dr. Volnek for lunch, it was an amazing conversation we were able to have. And we actually walked away saying this really is the right step for us, and we hope that it comes to fruition.
Obviously, there was a little bit of change in the coaching department in between this whole deal. Did you have any conversations with Zach after he was hired? Did he give you a sense of confidence at all that, they're building this in the future?
I haven't had a conversation with Zach at all yet. I hope to meet him today if he's still in the building. I will tell you that I Googled him quite a bit and learned all about him. Of course, I knew where he came from, and I couldn't have been happier for the university at that time when they hired him. I think he's going to be a great addition to FAU. I think he's going to be a great addition to the football team, and we're happy to have him here at the Flagler Credit Union Stadium, and in big seasons coming up.